Greetings, Warlord.
Hello one, hello all. I am TheSpitfired. Welcome back to Let's Play Warlords 2. This is episode 3. We should see some exciting stuff, I'm hoping. Been gone for a few days, had some computer problems, namely a power supply, but that's been fixed. So we are excited and ready to get rolling and back into this Let's Play. As you recall, we are playing as the Goblins, and we were attacked by the Deathmasters in previous turns. There's our hero, Thokk. We love him. He has raised the city of Imratel. He completed his quest last episode. Alright, we have no other units to move and activate, so let's finish up turn 9 and just get started with this game. Try to recap where everything's at. The Dark Elves had started a fight with the Deathmasters as well. The Amphibians moving southwest. You'll notice that there are only 4 neutral cities left on the map right now. Oinland exploring and spreading out. Oinland at war there. That was interesting to see. They take a city from, I believe that's the Dark Dwarves. And Oinland grabs one of the last neutral cities. That's worth noting. The Deathmasters are new mortal enemies. Archon right there, very scary looking. Light infantry moving out. The Guardians start to attack. Guardians snag a neutral city. Oh, no they don't. Okay, they grab it that time. There we go, there were 5 neutral cities, my apologies. War is starting to break out in every corner of the realm, and it is very scary, very daunting. Lots of stuff going on right now. Goblins turn 10, here we go. Let's see what we've got going on. This episode's going to be a little different because for some reason my microphone was not working while I was recording live gameplay. So I'm actually doing, I think what would technically be called an after commentary. I'm trying to add in my thoughts and insights. Looking there at the Deathmaster city, that's the one they took from us. There's a hero and an Archon there. That's going to be a very tough battle to get them back. So this Orcish mob is going to bypass that. I think the goal here is to take the Orcish mobs, and we're going to try and swing to the southeast and try to grab one of those last 3 neutral cities. For this city, we're just going to be fortifying up, lots of light infantry. We're going to stack in as many as possible in the hopes that they will hold in the event of an attack. Should the Deathmasters come at us with an Archon, defense not entirely probable, but we'll see what happens. Thokk, as you recall, completed his quest for the city of Imratel. He received an item, and what you'll notice is that item increases his movement exponentially. He now has 20-some movement points. That's a lot more than he had before. We're going to move several Orcish mobs to the southeast and try to, like I said, take those last neutral cities. However, I do suspect that we are not the only ones that are going to be gunning for them. We'll see more of that down the road here. There's our beloved active war elephant. He's going to be coming up here. There's only 1 infantry, light infantry there from the Deathmasters. So our elephant is going to be moving north. Oh, he's going to encounter some heavy infantry first. Let's take it out. Just 1 stack there, 1 unit in that stack rather. Hide your eyes if you're not liking the bloodshed. He takes that heavy infantry out pretty easily and continues his quest forward north. Stopping just shy of the town. We'll be able to get it next turn. Or at least we'll take our shot at it. You never know what's going to happen. At this point, I'm taking a moment real quick. I just kind of want to see what my cities are producing. I wanted to double check because it has been a few days since I played, and I wanted to make sure they were producing things I wanted them to produce, mainly defensive units. See if I had any options to take away the defensive and go on the offensive, start some attacks going. And as I see, everybody's pretty much producing the best units that they have available. So I'm content with that. Let's end turn 10 and see what happens. There was a very notable moment there you'll catch. The Dark Elves hero entered those ruins and went to search them and was killed by something. We know not what, but that's what that hero suddenly being replaced by that bag was. The Dark Elves have lost a hero. Amphibians grabbing one of the 3 neutral cities there with his worms. Oinland continuing to move around, their hero being okay, still alive. I think that's one thing I've noticed is why so many of the other factions have powerful units like Archons or Devils or Worms. I believe they have multiple heroes at this point. I have not been given that offer. It's a completely random thing. You never know when it's going to happen. So we'll just keep on waiting and hoping that we get another hero, because he usually comes with powerful allied units. There's the Dark Dwarf's Dwevel. I almost said Dwevel. We're going to make up a word for Dwevel sometime. Turn 11 for the goblins. It's party time. Let's see what happens. We have another elephant produced in our capital city. We're very excited about that and the possibilities. We're going to continue moving our orcish mobs past these cities in hopes of getting down to the south. Our hero, Thokk, with his enhanced movement, is heading north. And then instead of retaking our city that we once had, we're going to head towards that other city, team up with the elephant, and just see what we can do over there. This city here, like I said, we're just going to continue to fortify up as much as we can. With an Archon on the loose, we're going to need all the defense we can get. The orcish mobs are going to continue their movement to the southeast, try and get in those woods where they have a movement advantage, and we'll see if we can catch those neutral cities before the amphibians. This city's just going to fortify up with orcish mobs. This one's going to fortify up with heavy infantry. And this one's going to crap its pants because there's the Archon sitting at the doorstep. We've only got 3 light infantry there in the city of Zinusville. But we're going to hold up and just see how well things go. Now the moment of truth. Our elephant is going to launch a counterattack. There's only 2 light infantry guarding this city. This is not our original city. This is another one the Deathmasters conquered. We're just going to try and take it from them. And as you can see, we are successful. We're going to occupy this city. Lincoln. Fun name. I like the Y instead of an I. Clever. Even though we can produce some cavalry, which have some excellent movement stats, we're just going to go with light infantry right now. And at this point, yeah, let's move the elephant. We're going to move down and rendezvous with the hero, group them up. They'll be very powerful together. And this elephant is going to come down, I believe. Which way did I send him? Ah, yes, we want to first check this city over here. There's 3 light infantry in that one. That was one we were considering taking. But at this point, I think it's best that we focus on retaking our city. And so we're going to send the elephant down to that end. You'll notice the heavy infantry tried to group up. He wants to go with him. He's battle hungry. You'll get yours. Don't worry, buddy. Your time's coming. Alright, elephant on the move. Here we go. And it's just our hero group with that elephant. We're going to set this guy back to defense. Also, even though I could produce some more elephants for attack, I want to focus a little bit more on having some better defense in my capital. So we're going to revert back to making heavy infantry here for a bit, just to be safe. Dark Elves taking their movement. Here's a foolish move by me. You'll notice I took the elephant out and I forgot to leave that city defended for 1 turn. And so the Dark Elves swept in with that powerful looking unit. I believe it was a ghost, and they took the city. Dark Elves also attempted an attack on the Deathmasters there. Amphibians moving farther southwest. I do believe they're going to beat me to the town, but we're still going to try for it. Or maybe they'll make a mistake like I did, leave it unguarded, and we'll be able to take it. We'll find out. The Archon from the Deathmasters attacks our city, and they are successful in taking it. We're going to take that one back, but it's not on our immediate concerns. I mean, it is eventually, but let's focus on one objective at a time here. Guardians losing a quick battle there. Frost Giants continuing to spread out and expand. Dark Dwarves taking a city from the Frost Giants. Also attacking the Deathmasters, but that city is guarded by a giant and a hero. And so we can see that city will not fall so easily. And multiple attacks, nope, it's still standing. That also confirms that there are in fact 2 heroes serving the Deathmasters, whereas we still only have 1. This Orcish mob is going to join with this light infantry in hopes that we can defend that city a little bit better. This elephant is going to come down and wait right here to rendezvous with the hero to take back that city. We learned last turn that it is treacherous to attack. And being very upset that the Dark Elves, who were the enemy of our enemy, and therefore our friends, deciding to still be our enemy, we're going to try and take the city back from them. We lost our elephant, but we kill the ghost, and we get some gold from them and occupy this city. And we're going to wait one turn. As we can see, it only takes one turn to get one light infantry there, so let's just stay put for the moment, as we don't want to lose this city to a foolish error again. There's the light infantry. We're going to group them up. Keep the fortifications building as strong as they can get with what we have. Orcish mobs continuing to move to the southeast in hopes that we might grab one of those last neutral cities, although like I said, I'm just thinking we're not going to make it. But you still have to try. More defense, more defense. This elephant's looking again. Yeah, the hero and the Archon, that's just going to be a battle that it is not ready for. We'll move him east to move with the hero since we lost our elephant in the retaking of this wonderful city. And that should do it for turn 12. The Dark Elves have a second hero. We saw that just now. They're still waging their war with the Death Masters. And they are mostly successful, as we can see, but we are not rooting for them anymore since they stabbed us in the back. Even though we had no formal alliance, we're still going to look at this as a treacherous move. In the same way that we'll look at the Amphibians as they go for the neutral city. Somehow that's treacherous and aggressive towards us because we want them. Isn't that Manifest Destiny or something like that? I don't know. Either way, they're going to be trouble down the road. Oinland attacking with a scout there. Not much good he's going to do against a giant and a hero. Deathmasters attacking the Dark Elves, taking a city back from them. Those giants, like I said, they are something you just have to watch out for. Fortunately, they're not giving us trouble yet, but it will only be a matter of time. Guardians take a small force and attack the Amphibians, and they are able to take a city there. The Frost Giants, their hero, taking down Oinland, taking a city from them. Like I said, it is just pure chaos and pandemonium. War has broken out everywhere. Everybody's trying to get in on the action, everybody's trying to conquer and rule the land for themselves. And our goal is to survive longer than anybody else. Or to conquer, whichever happens first. The Dark Dwarves having a small skirmish with Oinland on the road there. They are able to win at a fair cost. And now we're at turn 13 for ourselves. Let's see what happens. Thokk has earned enough experience to be known as a Cavalier. This is great news. As you can see, he's level 2. He has a little bit more movement, a little more strength. He's going to be able to command our units a little bit better. And Thokk's name will be feared a little bit more by our opponents. They'll recognize him on the battlefield and be afraid. Alright, we've got a full stack to guard this city, so we're going to stop production there just to keep our upkeep cost from getting too high. At this point, the benefit of an after commentary edition, whatever you want to call that, there's a way I wanted to say that you can set your cities to build other units too, not just the ones that they're predefined with. At least I thought there was, and so here I am trying to find any button I can, trying to remember if there's a way to set it so that this city can produce more than light infantry. Even if they could produce a slightly heavier unit, even just heavy infantry or some light cavalry, that would be a great thing to have. And so I was trying to figure that out. I unfortunately was not successful and decided just to move on. By staring at this Orcish mob. There he goes. Moving farther down, southeast. I believe there's a Deathmaster scout on the road, so I don't think we're going to make it at all, but we're still going to make a push over there and see what happens. Heavy infantry guarding this city. Orcish mobs guarding this one. And more orcish mobs moving about. There's one on the road now. Alright, now we have a light infantry guarding the city. It is safe again. It is time to move our hero. He's going to come up, rendezvous with the elephant. They've got a fair amount of movement left. And this is the moment of truth. It's go time. Hero and an elephant versus a hero and an archon. We lose the elephant, but we take out the hero. Again, Thokk's name will be feared. He is known throughout the land. That is a great way to end this Let's Play. We're going to end it with this turn in the interest of time. I wanted to take that city back very badly, so I'm very happy that we were successful in that endeavor. We'll guard this city with our lives. Set these heavy infantry back to the guarding stance. And we're going to be leaving Thokk there until he has some backup, because we are not abandoning that city. Last but not least, we'll group this group of infantry together, and we'll set them to defend. And I do believe that's everything we're going to be doing this time. I am TheSpitfired. We're going to save this out. Thank you for watching episode 3 of Let's Play Warlords 2, and we'll see you next time.